The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Jamaica.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Now it's Cruyff. Howson does well to get it back. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Baggio. And that could set him on his way. And here's the chance to counter. Cruyff. Good ball, good take. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Roberto Baggio will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Beckenbauer. Olise receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Olise's cross. Bayer claims it without any fuss.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Still goalless at the moment. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Berbatov. He's in a great position here. Hit into the middle. He gets big! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good-looking ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Cruyff picks it up out wide. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Matheus Nunes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. And this is Roberto Baggio. Baggio cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Donatoni. Modric, played out towards the right wing. Roberto Baggio. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. So what can they make of this?
Jamaica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Baggio. Serginho hangs in a cross. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Modric. Beckenbauer. Berbatov. Serginho. Roberto Baggio. Now he's off and running. And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Baggio. And it's Scholes. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Beckenbauer.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Olise! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Beckenbauer. Fabinho gets across to intercept that. That's a shade optimistic. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please join me in
So,
wishing
both
all
teams
the
still
best to
stuck on the
members
starting
of our
blocks
fan
here,
club
0-0
celebrating
at
their
the break.
wedding anniversary today.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Played out wide. Donatoni. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In by Rijkaard. Modric.
Jamaica are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's made its way to him, and he's got the beating chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Howson. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Donatoni. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Baggio. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here! Very nicely done. Shot a goal! Shot, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jamaica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Out towards the flank. Scholes. Now it's Donatoni. That's a sharp pass. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Looking for options for movement. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Knocks it out wide. He's found a way through. Donatoni. Now it's Berbatov. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Serginho. And it's Conte. Threads one in. Plays it across. There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number 7, Musiala. Number 12, Hazard.
Not the most accurate pass. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Serginho. Now this could be a chance. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Rijkaard. Great defending, strong and determined. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Defending of the desperate variety. Great chance! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Matheus Nunes cuts out the pass. And it's Musiala. Serginho. And here's Hazard. And Muller. Oh, good ball!
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball. Musiala! Can he get it through? He goes for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Olise with the short one. Played in deep. And that should get the job done.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's had it taken off him. Roberto Baggio. Goals looking to get on the end of this. And here's Scholes. And that has put paid to that. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee has a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And he's in on goal, and a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times... Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's a key interception. Donatoni. Looking to play him in. Now it's Snyder. Now then, the ball's come loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Saviola. Donatoni. And it's Baggio. And it's Serginho. Albert Ferrer makes the interception. Van de Ven. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking for options for movement. And this is Snyder. Chance, surely! Roberto Baggio. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Raul driving. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Caceres. Saviola. Oh, well played, well played. Berbatov. Now it's Saviola. Oh, he's burst through. Close. Saviola! Raul. Berbatov. Great vision. That is a great pick out. That'll be a corner. Jamaica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Schneider. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Saviola. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Saviola! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Pass somewhat off target. Good take, and is he in?
Saviola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. Schneider. And it's Caceres. Raul. Raul has it out wide and in space. And that's been won straight back.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, it's Raul. Roberto Baggio. Berbatov. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. He is through. Torres! And the ball's come loose here. Baggio has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Scholes. Tries to play it through. And Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jamaica have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. Roberto Baggio. Donatoni. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, it's come loose. Showing great feet there. And here's Torres. Mateus. No, that was never going to make it. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Schneider! You've got to be quick to recover this. Fernando Torres is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That has ended up in no man's land. And claimed it back swiftly. Donatoni. It's a pretty loose pass.
2 minutos de descuento.
Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? Koku. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Saviola. Look at the space here. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, no, it's an own goal! And that ends it. Just try taking that one in.
Well, if you ever needed evidence on how cruel this game can be, surely this is it. But also what makes it so unmissable. The game can be, and really was, over in a flash.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The
everybody,
prospects are
and
so
welcome to
great, the
today's match.
potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's...
Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Jamaica have the chance to go the other way. And this is Berbatov. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Lewandowski. Great vision. And this is Torres. Great pressure, plenty of it. Now it's Lewandowski. Bojan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Basho! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And it's Baggio. Donatoni just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quarter of an hour played. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. Serginho's cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Corner number 2 then. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Great defending, strong and determined. Roberto Baggio. Scholes. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, good spread. Madrid finding their passes. Donatoni. Baresi with the slide tackle there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. He's looking wide. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Scholes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Haaland. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in. Lewandowski. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Baggio. And he's there to get it away. Donadoni really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Lewandowski. Nicely worked. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Lewandowski. That pass has been well intercepted, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he's bustling through here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's Rice. And the shot! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no... Scores! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Baggio too short.
Has been indicated.
And now they can clear their lines. Haaland. Now it's Hazard. Not the most accurate pass. Fabinho goes long. Hazard. Played out towards the right wing. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution.
Here we go again then. Now it's Donadoni. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard. Robertson. Oh, that's delightful. He is through here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Baggio stood his ground strongly. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's played into... Oh, smashing! Off the post! Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. And he's gone direct here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Has not gone well. Over to the left. Mbappe is flaring after that one. Serginho. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Number 11.
And with that, the end!
Hello, attendees.
Did anyone
This is
see
a
this
more-
coming? Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Guardiola making his 100th appearance here today, of course. Ah, he's given it away. And this is Berbatov. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Great vision. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's there to clear it. Taken back almost at once. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. And this is Puskás. He's found a way through. An early chance there, first of the game.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And we have our very first corner. Can he get on the end of this? And it's played into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Climbs up big! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And there you have it. And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, these... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, when you say Brazilian football...
Berbatov! What has happened here? There's the delivery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? That has found him in acres of space. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Jamaica are looking to go forward now. Now it's Berbatov. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the shot! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That is lovely. Oh, that was vital. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Berbatov. Berbatov! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards.
It's a mighty! Oh, off the bar! Well, there's the clearance. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Robson. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Thiago. And he's away. It's Thiago! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Thiago, spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alvarez, and that could set him on his way. It's a pretty loose pass, not the most accurate pass. That has been cut short. Serginho. And here's Berbatov. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's been shifted off it. Donadoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiol. Thiago. He's found some space. Quality ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Jamaica have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And there you have it. Well, who would have thought it? The most thrilling of endings.
Now, that was some game.